Compound angle formulas by Dib. Content. Welcome to our presentation on compound angle formulas. We'll explore what they are, how they're used, solve examples to understand them better. These formulas are essential for simplifying solving trigonometric expressions involving the sum and the difference of examples. Understand compound angles. Compound angles are expressions involving sum or difference of two angles, sine A plus or minus B, cos A plus or minus B, tan A plus or minus B. These are used when angles are standard or when breaking complex angles into known ones. Example, 75 equals 45 plus 30. The 45 and the 30 are the 75 broken into two different angles, so we could simplify it more and make it less complex. The key forms that are used for compound angles are sine A plus or minus B equals sine A cos B plus or minus cos A sine B. The second one is cos A plus or minus B equals cos A cos B plus or minus sine A sine B. The third one is tan AB equals tan A plus tan B divided by 1 plus or minus tan A tan B. The signs follow the pattern of the original expressions. The sine of a compound angle. To find the sine of a compound angle, break it into two known angles. Example, 75 equals 45 plus 30. Use the sine addition formula to combine the sine and the cosine of both angles. This allows me to find the exact sine and value without a calculator. Cosine of a compound angle. To find the cosine of a compound angle, break it into two known angles. 15 equals 45 minus 30. Use the cosine difference formula to combine the cosine and the sines, both of the angles. This proves the exact cosine value using the formula. As you can see, when we have one angle like 15, we can break up two angles like 45 and 30 to make up the one angle of 15. This allows it to be way more easier, less complex, and easier to look at and understand. Application of compound angle formulas. Useful for simplifying expressions without a calculator, proving trigonometrical identities. So simplifying with that expression without a calculator. Let's say if you never have a calculator on you, or if you don't want to go on your little calculator, you could always just do it without a calculator. It makes the process a lot faster, easier to work with, and just easier all around. Proving trigonometry identities. This is just a great overall tool to have in your tool set and just overall help you in the future and further math in university or your future professions. Solving equations with non-standard angles. This is how you solve an equation because sometimes equations without non-standard angles makes it tricky because you're wondering what is the angle. So this helps you make it less complex, make it easier, faster, like I said, without a calculator. Helps with exact value problems in both algebra and geometry context. This helps you just get the exact values of the problems and just always when the answer is the exact, you feel better about yourself. And also you did it without calculus, you just feel better all around. Conclusion. We've learned how compound angle formulas help break down different angles. And the main key takeaway formulas: sine A plus or minus B, cos A plus or minus B, tan A plus or minus B. Practice with different combinations to build up fluency. So these are the main angles that you need to remember. They're the ones that you're going to be using the most. They're the ones that are going to be the most helpful. And it's just overall the best ones to learn and to have them memorized. When I say memorize, you got to memorize these angles. Thank you for listening to my presentation on compound angles formulas. I hasten it.